So please may I invite Dr. Glenda Cruz to come up and do the vote of thanks. Thank you so much. Do you want to stay or leave? Shall we stay?
Thanks, Ferial. Thanks, everybody. You know, when Crane said that what politicians should do now is go out to every single person's house and ask them how they feel and what they want and what they need, honestly, it reminds me of the way I cut my teeth in student politics in 1983 when we were forming the United Democratic Front, and we literally went from house to house in Cape Town trying to get 1 million signatures. Do you remember, Crane? So I think there is something there that we need to pull back to that kind of politics. And I want to congratulate, I've been given a very long list of thank yous, and I'll get to that now. But I want to congratulate Nania and her editorial team and her democracy and capable and ethical state team, because I think what you've shown us today is really what the HSRC does best, and how we can bring critical lenses, a new way of framing conversations, of showing complexities, but it's all been in a way that is very easily understood and can and should influence our national conversations. So I want to urge the DCS team that this shouldn't be a launch of a book and that's it. I think you need to go out and take this conversation a lot further, and maybe, hopefully, Daily Maverick can assist. But let me then thank our CEO, Professor Mosetswa, who has supported the project and funded it from the HSRC, so it wouldn't have happened without her. We thank our keynote speakers, particularly our board chairperson, who I think has gone above and beyond the call of duty to be here. And Letitia, I think you have brought a very grounded and deep set of insights to the discussion, so thank you. The members of the HSRC board who are with us today, thank you for all you do in guiding the direction of our organization and for being with us. Ferial, thank you very much for your sharp and directed questioning. And I think you've brought a very important also set of questions that allow us to link what we're doing to a national discourse. So thank you for that. The panelists, Nania, Crane, Irma, Letitia, thank you for thinking on your feet. Some of the questions are I was glad I wasn't facing them. The editors of the volume, and especially Vasu and Zita, who couldn't be with us today. All the authors who are here, thank you for the high-quality chapters that engaged with the thematic focus of the volume. And then, of course, this is never possible without the production team. So the HSRC Press and the Press Board, we acknowledge the work that they have put in towards publishing the manuscript, and the team would like to thank especially Charlotte Imani, Mtunzi Kwawe, Samantha Huane, Anthea Oosthuizen, Shanice Khan, where's Shanice? And Jeremy Whiteman. Thank you. Please convey to the team. We also acknowledge the language unit at the University of Pretoria, who provided copy editing services, and Trevor van Wyk, a PhD student at UP, because the HSRC foregrounds capacity building, and he's provided important research assistance to the project. The peer reviewers, because we have to get a high-quality product, we have to have double-bind peer review to people of each chapter, and they've given very insightful and critical guidance. And then the HSRC communication team under the leadership of Dr. Lucky Ditonywane. Thank you very much. And to the team in the back in the control room, thank you. Thank you very much for this opportunity, Nania, to step back from the rush of performing and delivering, and to step back and think about the big questions and be reignited with the passion of why we do what we do at the HSRC. Thank you.
To close us off, Dr. Yul Derek Davids will do the closure. Thank you, Derek.
Thank you, Ferial. This morning when I landed, I said, I was thinking I must do the closure. So I'm going to say, row number 1, you can leave. Row number 2, wait. The rest be seated. But actually the closure is a bit more important also for me to thank you a few people before I continue. I think Kathy asked me, they were hiding the gifts down here. So maybe you can help me. Just the 4. First of all, I want to thank the panel members. We really appreciate the relevant and vibrant discussion that you've put forward today. It was really engaging. I like particularly the fact that we have put things through a different lens. But also I want to add is that we spoke a lot about what government must do, how we must look at things, but agency is very important. And I'm glad Crane was very confrontational to say that we must really talk to people and say, but there's things that you can do. You know, communities can do things. And that is what we also wanted to say, that you can do something to improve your quality of life, how little resources you also have. And I think that will take us a far ahead. But we can acknowledge that communities are very innovative. They work together, and we've showed that. But so therefore, I want to thank you really for a vibrant discussion. But my job is really to do the following. We want to invite you. Outside is some refreshments, and we really want you to use that opportunity. I know you're in a hurry. Some may have to leave, but please let us engage further. And also use that opportunity to connect with the HSRC Press if you want access to the book or order the book. Also, you can maybe get access to the online other publications, so do talk to them. They are outside. Sunise, you've now seen Sunise there. And then I want to ask the speakers as well as some of the contributors here, if the media approach you and maybe want to talk to you, please avail yourself, or maybe give your contact details, and then they can talk to you at some other point. And on that point, Glenda, you were saying it mustn't stop here. We actually did embark on a media campaign and had a couple of media articles, and we had some media interviews to market the launch. But we are going to have further media exposure. We're going to have another seminar following this, where the contributors will actually talk about their chapters more in detail. And then Vasu, in his absence, have also arranged a launch at the University of Free State on 13 June. You know, you have signed in, and hopefully your email address is there, and we're going to send the online link of that launch to you. So that would be another opportunity to engage further. So I want to invite you to do that. And that's the few things I had to say, and then hopefully we can have a good chat outside. So thank you, everybody. And oh, yes. Okay. I think we want to just thank each and every one personally. You can probably just take it. Otherwise, I'm going to have to walk around and come back. It's for Letitia, right on the corner there. And then Prof. Irma Illof. This is just a small token of appreciation, and we want to take a picture as we do that. And also, this is the 4th one. There's another one. Also want to say thank you to Irma. Oh. Thank you, Irma. And then to Crane. I didn't know that was going to be such a formal occasion. I thought, here's your gift. Thank you. I'm sure Crane appreciates it. Thank you. I think we're going to give the other one to Ferial because Narnia, he's part of the crowd here. So Ferial, thank you so much for really, chairing this meeting for us and really facilitating it the way you can do best. Right. Okay, so without further ado, I think let's stop it here. Thank you so much for each and every one of you that came today. Okay, so let's engage further at the back or outside. Thank you so much. Thank you.